Hey guys, how are you doing? Hope you're having a great week so far. Second video of the week, so here it is, a list of 7 for this week. Now, like I said in my last video yesterday, I got tickets for the midnight premiere of Harry Potter Deathly Hallows Part 2, well, 12:15 a.m. on 3D, but, you know, besides the point. But, so I decided, originally I had a list of 7 for today, specifically planned in mind, but I decided today to focus on the reasons why I'm excited, things I'm excited to see in Deathly Hallows Part 2. So, yeah, let's get started. So, number 7 on my list, just so you know, before I get started, this is going to be a completely spoiler-filled list, and if you guys haven't read the books and just see the Harry Potter movies, close your eyes, cover your ears, you know, whatever. If you don't mind spoilers, I just want to let you know now, there's a spoiler alert. So, number 7, what I'm, you know, looking forward to is Neville essentially being a Banff. And, you know, poor Neville, you know, at least in the 5th movie, he kind of gets this point where he is, you know, where he looks like he's ready to kick ass and take names. And this part is where, like, this is the moment where sort of Neville shines, you know, and it's a poor thing because Neville's such an unfortunate character, you know, that he turns out to be, like, you know, this great leader and this great hero and this great champion, you know, against Voldemort and the Death Eaters. And it's could be really cool to see that Neville having his kind of like his moment of glory and his moment of his his shining moment, you know. And it's just, that'd be really cool to see because Neville, you know, the poor kid, you know, he deserves a break. So, and number 6, what I'm really looking forward to is the King's Cross sequence. For you guys who don't know, again, this is a spoiler filled. When Harry goes to see Voldemort and when he gets knocked out by Voldemort because of the Avada Kedavra spell. Harry wakes in King's Cross Station where he talks with Dumbledore. And it's kind of like this sort of like purgatory sort of thing, you know? And he's discussing about Voldemort, about Dumbledore, about his past, his life, you know, how to defeat Voldemort and how he knew, like, it's a really in-depth discussion. It was really nice to actually, like, you know, for J.K. Rowling to, at the end of the, you know, to make a book that was without Dumbledore, to make him kind of appear in King's Cross Station and have them discuss that, you know? It's kind of good to see Dumbledore really there, and it's also going to be awesome to see Michael Gambon, you know, be able to do that without being just like a lifeless body, you know, like he was in Deathly Hallows Part 1, you know? So it'll be nice to actually see him get a speaking role and have that discussion, you know, because that was a really fascinating part of the book, so. Number 5 I'm really looking forward to is a more humorous aspect is Bellatrix Lestrange, played by Helena Bonham Carter, talking in a Hermione voice. You know, as we know that, again, spoiler filled, when they break into Gringotts Bank, Hermione, she takes a Polyjuice potion to look like Bellatrix Lestrange. You know, well, this is a tough scene to go through because, as we all remember, well, I'm just going to go downstairs because I got to plug in my computer, but I'll keep talking. Hermione, she, you know, in the previous scene over in the Malfoy Manor, she was just tortured by Bellatrix, you know? So it was just, you know, it's really tough to see her kind of like, you know, going and taking the disguise of the woman that brutally tortured her and carved mudblood on her like arm with a knife, you know? So it was kind of a brutal thing to go through, and it's just to see that, and plus it was just kind of humor, you know, it's kind of humorous in the effect that, you know, it'll be Helena Bonham Carter, but she won't be talking with Helena Bonham Carter's voice. They said she'll be talking with Emma Watson's voice as Hermione, so I think that'll be pretty interesting. So, yeah, but, okay, so the next thing on my list, to continue with the Gringotts thing, is a Gringotts break-in, you know? I mean, one of the things I'm interested to see about the Gringotts break-in is that we kind of see that sorry, you know, this is kind of like the only like set piece that happens before the battle, you know, this is the kind of the set piece that happens after the Battle of Hogwarts, like before, just like right before the Battle of Hogwarts, you know. So that'll just be interesting to see how that sort of plays out in the movie. So, like, you know, I'll be really interested to see the Gringotts break in, them trying to break into the vault and stuff like that. So that'd be really cool. Next thing I'm looking forward to, number 3 on the list, is the epilogue. You know, I've talked to tons of Harry Potter fans, and probably the thing that I've talked to that they're divided on the most is the epilogue. I personally am a supporter of the epilogue and how that plays out, you know? But it would just be interesting to see, like, you know, I've seen pictures online and stuff like that of how they look. It would just be interesting to see, like, you know, Emma Watson, you know, Rupert Grint, you know, Daniel Radcliffe, and everybody, like, you know, all the characters appear much older with, like, heavy makeup and older makeup and stuff like that, you know? And seeing all their children and stuff like that, just be really cool to see, you know? But, number 2, the other thing I'm looking forward to seeing is, the Snape memories, you know? You know, like, you know, when, just to let you guys know again, this is another big spoiler, if you know, so cover your ears. Or, you know, if you want to, like, not watch this video anymore, you can. The memories of Snape, what happens is that Snape, he gets killed by Voldemort. And believes that, because Voldemort believes that since he killed Dumbledore, he is Dumbledore, who's the master of the Elder Wand. He thought that since Snape killed the Dumbledore, Snape must be the master of the Elder Wand, which we of course know that's not the case. So Voldemort kills Snape to kind of hopefully master its true power. And you know, then Snape, just before he dies, he gives Harry his memories to figure out what, you know, what happened. And, you know, it kind of, you know, at this point, this is when we try to truly see Snape for who he is, you know, a deep down inside a good person, you know, who does, you know, not a good person, but, you know, someone who is, you know, who is not what people think he is, you know, and it's really interesting to see that, you know, it kind of gives Snape a more human persona and stuff like that. So I'm really looking forward to that. Not really looking forward so much to Snape dying because he's my favorite character, but that part I'm really looking forward to. And number 1, the thing that I'm looking forward to, probably among everybody else, is the Battle of Hogwarts, you know? That was such a momentous occasion, and by the Battle of Hogwarts, I'm also including the final battle between Voldemort and Harry, you know? That I'm looking forward to as well, because it seems they really expanded on that, and I want you to see how well they do that. And the Battle of Hogwarts I'm really looking forward to, because it looks like it's just going to be epic, you know? Like, seeing that first trailer, seeing the battle take place and stuff like that, it just looks, it's really going to be, like, on the scale of Lord of the Rings epic, you know? This is like, because to think about it, the Battle of Hogwarts is going to take up a vast majority of the movie. It's going to be like, if you guys ever saw Return of the King, the Battle of Pelennor Fields, you know, that's essentially the entire second half of the movie. And it's the most epic second half of the movie of all time. And I'm hoping Harry Potter, and then with the Battle of Hogwarts, is going to have that same level of epic. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to for the list of 7, the things I'm excited to see in Deathly Hallows Part 2. I will talk to you guys sometime later on during the week. So, alright, talk to you later. Peace.